computer. Okay.
So I'm sharing my screen
Yes.
that we can see our landing page. So this is our landing page. So first our initial idea is to collect the information. So once we collect the information or data, and like we have already gathered 300 articles of Mangesh Bhai, and we started uploading them, and we started converting all those audio files, I mean video files to audio files, and we started uploading into our database. So and also we are in the process of collecting the data from various people from our movement, and then once we gather substantial information, the site would be available for the launch. So because there should be some data, substantial data. So currently we have almost for 300 to 400 articles. Regularly we follow Mangesh Bhai articles online, and we started collecting that, and converting into audio files. And also, like, we have categorized these into language based, where these are our languages. Like, if you all can see, initially it would be from English, Hindi, Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam, Kannada, Marathi, Bengali, Chinese, French. So all the articles would be categorized based on the languages, like English, Hindi, Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam, Kannada, Marathi, Bengali, Chinese, and French.
Good.
Okay. So then again the category. So before going further deep into this, so I want to give a brief about our name of the application, which is called Podcast. So now everyone are aware of a podcast where we listen to music, we listen to various articles, we listen to various speakers. So this is an initiative by Mangesh Bhai. He thought that why don't we have a podcast for our community movement, or for spreading the news, spreading the articles, spreading the arts, world policy, and various events and research papers. It can be series, and various speakers from the social activists, and a movement related to our regular activities. So what we are doing is we are converting all the articles into audio version. So all the articles would be can are available to listen. So wherever we are across the globe, we can just log into podcast, or we can just go to podcast app website, and we can start listening. So this is our idea. These are the categories which we have developed. They are Buddhism, arts, world, policy, news, events, research, series, social activists, Ambedkar, stories, and roundtable. So further, this is the initial categories, and further, based on the feedback and based on the information which we are gathering, we would spread more. We would start building more categories. So this is an initial idea. It's in a preliminary stage where we would collect all the information based on the language and categories. And here where you can upload the image of your article, which will be like thumbnail of the article. And this is the voice. Like, for example, like we are having some roundtable meeting, or else any discussion. We can just select the language, we can select the category, roundtable, and we can select the thumbnail of the particular event, and upload the voice. And once all the information is uploaded, we can click the submit, and which will when you click on the submit, it is stored in our database that will be curated, and then it will be published on the website. So this is the idea, to collect the information from all our activists, people who belong to various fields, and even we are trying to integrate the technology. Like if someone would like to speak about the technology, so they can upload their article,
Great.
or their discussion, or if they want to talk something about the technology. Now we can see that technology, everyday technology is changing. So this is the preliminary idea of our podcast, where Mangesh Bhai has named podcast connecting the communities. Okay, so I feel that in this world, like media is a major platform where it helps us connecting the communities, and connecting the ideas, and connecting the people, and connecting the movement. So this is the basic idea. So I would like Mangesh Bhai to talk share his ideas, and then I can show how to upload the content information. Mm.
First of all, we are very happy that you could do it on the 14th April. I think we will keep the launch date on 12th May, that is Buddha Jayanti.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm.
So by that time, now we got about 22 days in our hands, and we got people who are working on different contents. So
Yes.
by the time we have a lot of content on the site, we can make it public maybe on 12th May. So I just wanted to have your consensus on whether we can go for
Yes,
the
yes, yes,
inauguration on
yes.
12th May.
12th.
Okay.
Yes.
Huh? Sir, what about
Okay.
it?
12th May. Yes. It's good date.
Mahendra sir, you think it's okay to inaugurate the formal public phase of our podcast on May 12th, Buddha Jayanti?
I
Satish,
think yes, yes, it's fine.
okay?
Yes.
Jaya?
Yes, yes, sure, sure.
Okay, good, good, good.
That's such a good, yeah, auspicious day. We can start from there.
Okay, 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 okay. So let's keep the 12th May as going public. And by that time, we would have had a lot of content and a lot of categories. I just have one question, Pratik Bhai. In the languages, can we expand it to include like Gujarati and other languages
Yes,
as
yes,
well?
yes,
Huh?
yes, definitely. Just
Please try to
yes.
put those
Yes.
categories, like you try to put all the Indian languages, which are official languages. Let it scroll down, it doesn't matter.
Mm.
And this Chinese is good. We will work on that. English is okay. So I think if you can put all the Indian languages,
Yeah.
official Indian languages, that will be good, because there is a Assamese guy who will be very upset if we do not have Assamese language. If there is, then there are people from all the different these things. So try to put all the Indian languages, okay?
Done, done,
All
done.
the Indian official languages. Let the list be little, big, is doesn't matter.
Okay, okay, done, done.
Because even if we have one content from say Naga language,
Yes,
itself is a big thing, right?
absolutely,
Huh?
absolutely.
If you have content from say Chhattisgarh or whatever, no, whatever, I don't know, it's not an official language. But let's see, we will go deeper. We will go for Awadhi, Magadhi, all these languages, Tulu in the future, whatever. But I
Yes,
think
yes.
what we need to do now is to just extend the list.
Mm.
And another point is, like this is going to be user this thing interface. Now I think you can tell us how we are going to work it out in terms of how
Yeah.
we are going to manage it, what is going to be the various levels of interventions, how
Mm.
we can, what designations we can give them, the
Mm.
content creators, the editors, language editors, whatever. So
Yes.
please, take us through what do you think, or what is your thinking on that, right, Mishra?
Yes.
Because here is Modgare Saab, who is doing wonderful content,
Yes.
and he's already ready with a few of his wonderful audio files. Likewise, Meshram Saab is here. Patil sir is a banker. He's also going to work on some financial literacy episodes. So we got Dr. Satish Shambarkar is doing very well. Nagrade Saab has agreed to do on caste and psychology. So there are a lot of people who are actually working. Then I'm sure Mahendra Kumar Anand sir has a lot of things to offer. He will also do a lot of things. So Satish is there. He's our Buddhist philosopher. So you see, there are a lot of Jaya is there. She's a good singer. Good, she's in business for a long time. Prashant is there, good writer. So you see, we'll have a lot of people writing from all different
Correct.
perspectives. So just take us through how do you want to
So
execute.
now, initially, what we have given is Like here, if you can see, there are very simple fields, 6 fields. One is author name, description, language, and category, image, and voice. But going forward, what we are going to do is we would give a like dedicated dashboard for all the content creators. Like let's say I'm the content creator. I will give a dedicated dashboard where they can log in and where they can upload their articles, and if they want to edit, they can edit the articles, and if they want to delete, they can delete the articles. So
Hmm.
this is what we are going to give. So for every content creator we are going to give a dashboard. Okay. And then once the content is generated, then it goes to editor. What editor does is he curates the content. So it's not like as soon as it's not like a social media platform. As soon as we post it, it goes online. So all the content will be curated.
Hmm.
All the content will be curated by the editors. You will go through each and every content. Like for let's say if we are getting like 500 articles per week, so we need to divide among our editors. Like we need to identify the good editors based on their languages, based on their skills, and based on their this thing. And then at least like for let's say if we are having a 500 articles, so, we need to have a good number of people who can listen to all the articles. But going forward, what we will do is we can integrate with some sort of AI bot or something like that. But that would be in the version 2 or 3. So initially, we need to have the editors who can listen to each and every articles. Let's say if someone posts a Telugu article, so we need a person from the Telugu
So
language.
you need basically language editors, right? Who can listen.
Language editors. Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Okay.
yes. Just to avoid the inappropriate content because
Right. Right.
it
Right.
goes online.
Good. 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 Very good. Very
Because we need to be very careful when we are posting the articles because unless and until we curate the article and content, it shouldn't go online.
right. Right.
So that's what our idea is. And then once the editor clicks on publish, it goes to draft module. Only
One minute.
editor will be having the access. It's just a checkpoint. Like editor will check and he will confirm. And when it then it goes to publisher.
Okay.
When only publisher can click publish button, then it goes to online.
Right.
So we are having a checkpoint here. Editor is like a checkpoint and publisher will be published. So publisher is whole and sole responsible for the website content.
Good. 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 Very good. Very good. Very
So
good.
we have a two checkpoint here. One is editor and publisher. So this is a backend process. So like currently what we are doing is like all the author, like whatever the author uploads the content. So we will be identifying the editors. Then it goes to editor, and when editor clicks on publish, then again it goes to publisher. And final when publisher hits on the publish button, then it will be visible based on the categories and languages on the front end.
Right. 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 Right.
Yeah.
So how do you envision it? Now we got Satish has been working on compiling a list of the people who have volunteered,
Hmm.
and Satish has done a good job on that. And we got how many languages we got, Satish?
More than 10, I think.
So we got more than 10 languages, huh? And I think it's the time now to allocate the role of the language editors, right? So what we will do, I will put up in a group that, we need to have the language editors whose only job will be to have the initial check on the content so that they can listen at random and check whether the content is appropriate, it's not abusive, it suits the community standards, right?
Yes. Yes.
So we'll do that and we will identify them and
In this, we can seek help of any legal person, so that whatever you are publishing or whatever that content will go viral. It should not be from legal point of view.
Hey,
Problematic.
please louder. I can't hear.
my louder. He's also advocate, I think. It is advocate?
Yeah. No, what I feel is, suppose you are publishing any content and if you are making it viral by I mean putting checks and balances. Okay, so let us have some legal person with us so that he will tell, so that the, I mean, content creator or whosoever is interacting or whatever we are doing, we should not be caught in a legal hassle. It should be very, very clear.
Yes, yes. Got it, got it.
No, because there are there are two terms generally we are using. One is legal and one is marketing. Okay, and these two terms they are just polar opposite. But when you are doing on this type of scale, let us be more sort of, I mean, it should be legally clear. What I mean is, so that none of us should be involved in unnecessary battle judicially.
I think,
Like
man,
somebody copies from somewhere and uploads it. Then the question of plagiarism will come. How do we
sir,
plan to handle such issues?
Mahendra Kumar ji, this is a very free content. Anybody can download. We are going to make all the files downloadable.
Okay.
Okay, everything will be downloadable on your mobile. You can disconnect from this thing. You can circulate it freely, any audio file anywhere. Because we do not have any commercial interest at the
Okay.
moment. Because as we grow, eventually we will put the
So
sub.
we can borrow from somewhere. We can upload it here
You
and
can
write the source.
no no
We
no
can
no no
write
no
the
no no
source.
no no no. I want people to do the work. I
Okay.
don't want any content from the third party. I want people who can,
How do we ensure that?
no, so once you upload out it here, it goes through the chip editor, the language editor. He knows who is doing it, right? And we are going to put the intro and extra also.
Okay.
So everything has to begin with, okay, I'm Mangesh calling, I'm going to talk about these like that.
Okay.
So you
Okay.
have a digital signature, a voice signature.
Okay.
In some cases, when like Prandeep knows how to convert every writing into an audio file, that's a different ball game. We'll also say created by AI, but the content writer is this guy, right? So there are ways we have to identify with every content. There should not be any plagiarism.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I want thousands and thousands of people to, just tell their stories.
So here I would like to make one point.
Pratik,
So, like for plagiarism, we have created one AI bot. So, for example, if it is any plagiarism, it will detect while uploading the content only.
good, good.
So, like at least 90% we can, 10 to 15% can be plagiarism, but we can allow up to 80% original content. But it will detect, like if there is any plagiarism, it will detect. So we are giving all such bots in our platform. Mhm.
Good, good. Very good, very good, very good. Very good, Pratik bhai. So I think Mahendra Kumar ji, because you are well connected person, you try to find out any advocates who are good in like free speech or like hate speech. So as such, 95% of the content will be approved because the owners will be collective, but at the same time, if there is any rogue force who is trying to come in our platform, we should be
Yes,
able to identify them.
yes, yes, yes.
Because there will be, if the platform is going to grow, there will be a lot of people who try to upload their content. Yeah. Now it looks simple, but as it grows, a lot of people will try to put up their audio content, some abusive language, some dirty language, and so on and so forth to defame. So that time, the job of the language editor is very critical, I think, and we need, I think, a few language editor for each language.
Absolutely. Yes, yes.
So are you going to create a separate dashboard for them, the language
Yes,
editor?
yes. So language editors will have their own dashboard. Every role has its own dashboard. Like content creator, they can log into our website podcast app content creator. So where they can upload their content. Language editors will have their own dashboard.
Hmm.
Where let's say Telugu person will get only Telugu person. Telugu content. He won't get Bengali, he won't get Malayalam or any other content. So only that respective content he will get. Or else we can give more specific content. Like if he is from Telugu political science, he will get only content related to Telugu political science. Or if he is a Telugu tech person, he will get only content related to Telugu and tech. So we can give the specific content to a specific like editors. Mhm.
Great, 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 great.
Yeah. So we will have a dashboard for individual dashboard for content creators, editors, and publishers.
Great idea.
Creator,
Mm.
publisher.
Content creator, editor, and publisher.
Good. Good.
Pratik, I have to ask one question to you, that if we are going to load so many if we are going to upload so many languages content, so won't that website will be hanged? I mean,
No,
because
no.
what I know, that if we upload content from various languages, that website might be, vulnerable to.
Yes. So I would like to make one point here. No data will be stored in our website. Okay. So we have created a front end. What you see, only this particular data is there. But the back end, like let's say when we go to Telugu content and one particular article, then only that article will be played. So all the storage, all the content, wherever it is there, the storage data is stored in somewhere. Like we have an AWS, we have a Firebase, we have a different storage spaces. So all these cloud servers are very much secure, and then cloud servers are scalable. Like let's say I've taken this particular instance. Whenever the bandwidth is high, automatically it can be scaled up. So we don't need any manual intervention for that. So that's the reason we have taken AWS server. So last 2 to 3 weeks we were testing on that. So we have a very strong backend team where they can where they can build our own backend system. So all this application, majorly this is the web interface which I have given for the content upload. But our major users would be on the mobile. Like we are mainly focusing on the mobile application. So mobile application would be hardly 10 to 50 MB. But the storage, whatever the content which is there, it comes into much more even TV, because now when we have uploaded Mangesh Bhai articles, so almost 350 to 400 articles, that itself is more than 3 to 4 GB. So, 1%, because we are yet compressing the content. Like each article was almost 3 to 400 MB, but we have reduced this space to 50 to 60 MB. So if we multiply that into 300, it goes more than in GBs. So if one person space is around 3 to 4 GB, if we multiply into 10, or if we multiply into 100, it goes into TBs. So we have enough server space for that. So enough AWS space for that. So
So we
currently,
have hired the space from cloud computers.
yes, yes, yes. We have
We
taken
will be paying them.
the dedicated AWS. Yeah.
Yes. I think Jaya's point is well taken. What I think, Pratik Bhai, is because this is a community work, and now we might be spending from our own pockets to
Yes,
get it
yes.
going.
Mm,
I would like to have a full-scale, financially sustainable model.
absolutely.
Right? So I would like to have everything broken down into all the expenses, right?
Yes, yes.
From,
Mm,
how much we are going to pay for the server, how much we are going to pay for the upkeep of our application, everything. Even if people will volunteer now, but in the future, say after 1 or 2 years, I don't want people to volunteer.
absolutely.
It should be able to automatically generate enough revenue so that people can be sustained. If we want to even pay something for the people who are creating a lot of good content, I think that can also be done, right?
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
I think at this juncture itself, we have to work out the ideas as to what are the expense side of the things, and what is the 1 minute. Hello, what is the expense sheet and the probable source of revenue? I would like in the future to have at least 10 rupees collected from each one of them per month, if
Absolutely.
something token. And it's not a big price, 10 rupees or 15 rupees, 50 rupees a month for having such a content. Yeah. Because then people are responsible. If they pay, they become responsible. If it is totally free, people take it for granted, right? So, yeah, yeah, yeah. 50 rupees. 50 rupees or whatever. So please work out some ideas, brother, and also monetize everything, all your expenses. even if you are contributing it voluntarily.
The minimum should be not less than 100. Otherwise, it's a 50 is nothing actually.
Yeah, we will work
I
on
say
that.
that.
I'm just asking Pratik bhai to, come up with some model so that, in the future, because I see it, as I see it, it's going to appeal to a lot of people. And because we do not have such a media, multilingual media with, with such a diversified topics, so far, I think this is a very unique contribution that is going to come from our side with, people driven media, and that is that can be done from anywhere. Anybody's having a mobile can do it. So I think it's something very innovative, and something very innovative has a far reaching consequence for sure. And so therefore I think we should inbuilt all these things from the beginning, so we know how to you know uh, keep track of various things, various developments, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
What is that?
Yeah, okay.
Hmm?
Mangesh sir,
Yes,
so I
Prashant
would
bhai,
like to add here,
yeah, Prashant.
uh, what we are discussing right now, that seems to be like a subscription kind of a model. What you are saying, maybe 50 rupees or 100 rupees
Not
kind
at the
of.
moment, Prashant. Not at the moment. Go on.
Okay.
Go on.
No, I just wanted to add like if we see YouTube videos also, there are something called super stickers where people can contribute like 10 rupees, 20 rupees. So maybe something that on those lines also we can incorporate in this.
But you see how you can take Prashant's suggestion and
Absolutely. Yes.
into consideration.
Mm.
So please build up some kind of financial model, and I hope we have some company where we can if in the future we can get all this revenue, keep it very transparent, right?
Mm.
And use it for the public welfare,
Absolutely.
right?
I think crowdfunding is a good option, and I mean before starting the website, we can have some
Then I think, yeah, people will
crowdfunding.
think that we are after money. We are not after money. So, let's not go for the crowdfunding. Let's contribute what we can at the moment from our own pockets. And, as people see the value of it, they will be able to give money. If they don't give, is okay. But we encourage people to give for their own benefits, right? And let's see. So, Pratik, please go ahead.
Yes, yes, yes. So that's what we currently we are using very strong backend, and we have almost developed the application also, which I mean,
Pratik, be louder, a little bit
yeah.
louder.
So
I have some
yeah,
disturbance nearby, so I'm requesting.
absolutely. Yeah. So we have almost developed the application also. So we have run the testing of that. So I think before May 12th, we will again, maybe in a week, we will have one more review meeting where we can demonstrate the full-fledged application with all with the content which we have. Maybe next Sunday, every Sunday, we can have a review meeting by 12, so that we can be on time by 12th May for the launch.
That's a fantastic idea. Let's have it on every.
Every Sunday, 12 o'clock, we can
Yeah.
have a review meet. And next week on 12th, next Sunday, we can have the full-fledged app demonstration,
Good.
uh, all the functionalities and all the content, and we can listen to the voice and all the content which is uploaded. Is that okay, Mangesh bhai?
That's perfectly all right for me. I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
have something regular.
yeah.
It's a good idea, very good idea.
Yes, yes.
So I think we are now clear on what sort of a this thing app we are getting into, and I only request you to please come up with budget and whatever the probable expenses. Even if we are volunteering at the moment,
Mm,
we should know
mm.
the money figure and also probable sources of revenue in the future, so that we can make it self-sustainable
Absolutely.
and we can scale it up a lot. We will talk to, I got some social media marketing guys, so we will talk to them afterwards.
Mm.
We can do it by the word of mouth publicity also, which is more effective today than this thing. So we will do that. So I think this is enough for today. And before we end up, anybody has anything to say on any of the things that Pratik has said, or any creative ideas they would like to contribute to?
Pratik, is it going to be the website of this Roundtable India? I mean, is it going to be this same like Roundtable India?
This is going to be similar to podcast. I mean, more of like a podcast rather than the news portal. It's like
So it will be a WordPress website or what
no, 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 no,
exactly?
no. It's not a WordPress website. So we are building this from the scratch. So WordPress is for a CMS. So this is like a Spotify. If you have listened to Spotify, it is similar to Spotify. So we are going to listen all the articles. It's more of the audio content. Like for example, even when I'm traveling from my home to office, I may not read the article, but I can listen. Instead of radio, I can listen to all these articles. So that's what our idea is.
Perfect. Perfect. Satish?
Mm.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah, yes.
basically,
Good morning, all. I'm very sorry to join very late. I did not know. Matlab, I was engaged in some other online meeting. Actually, whether should I ask this question on this platform or not, because I was facing problem in uploading the recorded talk. Okay. So is there a fixed format, MP4 format, or some Windows Media format? Because I was trying from the laptop and Windows Media format was not getting uploaded in the podcast. So are there any fixed formats? And I was facing the problems in uploading on the site.
Yeah, it's an MP3. The file size should be less than 64 MB.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So it
think.
should be MP3 only. Yeah. Then MP4, if the file is MP4, then I will have to convert to MP3 then.
Yeah, MP3. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Very
I'll
good.
make comments on that. I'll add a comments on that. I've taken this feedback. So we will keep a note that file size should be MP3 and below 64 MB. Mm.
Right. Okay, Pradeep. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah. Thank you.
I have one small question. This podcast only audio files?
Yeah.
Only audio?
Yes, yes, only audio files. Yes.
So any plans of transcending to video in the future?
Not really, because we are working on, like a public radio. We are not working on any audio video at the moment. We have got different ideas for that, which we will execute in the future. But I think we wanted to keep it very simple, very easy for people to listen and
Hmm.
upload. So video
Suppose
content.
I want that transcript of that audio.
Yeah,
How?
you can get it online if you want. Just take the link, put it in some software. You can get audio. You can get what is called the transcript of it. So it's very easy these days, and we will have a session on that how to do it
Yes,
afterward.
yes, yes.
So
Mm,
it's
mm.
very easy. Everything is become very easy in the future. Everything will be automated. Pratik Bhai is a very capable technocrat, and
Many things we don't know. So that,
yeah, yeah, you will get it. You will get it. You will get it. We will put an option also. Do you want a transcript? So
Yes.
you get a transcript in your PDF file. So everything will be done. Don't worry about
because
any.
some people they don't like
Yeah,
the
Balok
audio,
Kumarji,
but they
Balok
need the
Kumarji, at
transcript.
the moment you concentrate on creating content. Okay, don't worry about the output. We'll make it sure that you get output in every format. Okay, you want audio, you get audio. If you want PDF, you get PDF. Whatever format you want. But let's wait for that. Let's do
Yes.
it one thing at a time, huh? Now it's your duty to do some this thing in Hindi. Take one series, 10 minutes of your audio content. Take your mobile. It's very creative process. Some of them have been doing. It's very enriching for them. Like Dr. Satish, I don't know whether he's here. He's doing a wonderful audio.
Yeah, I'm listening. Yeah.
Is there? We are two gentlemen here are working for last 2 months, and they have content they are going to upload very soon. So Satish, please.
Yeah. Yes, Mangesh.
I think this is South Indian Satish. Satish
yeah.
Author.
Okay. Okay. South Indian Satish. Okay.
So the app is mostly like an NPR, right? The model based on NPR podcast, right? Pratik?
Yes, yes. Mm.
Yeah. Okay, great. So I'm also techie. I've been working in an security related field. I've been a pen tester for more than 10 years. So if
Yeah,
you have any backend related to security auditing something like you can use me also. I've been very handy.
absolutely. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So
This.
you rightly using AVS and S2, I think, for database behind that,
Mm.
saving audio. Sure,
Yes.
I can help anything from my side.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
sure. Yeah.
Young Prandeep, what do you think before we end up? Young Prandeep?
Sir, it's a good initiative and appreciable. So, like, I can contribute in SMS language.
Yeah.
And basically, I can focus more on the issues affecting Eastern as well as Northeast India,
Perfect.
since I reside here. So, yeah, my language will be SMS, English. Both these two languages I am proficient in.
Great, 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 Pratik. Great. Harsh, before we end,
Yes, absolutely, Mangesh bhai. So thanks for this good session. So what I was considering, like regarding the subscription model. So initially, let us start with some seed funding from the team itself, and probably like within 1 year or 2 years, we will exactly know what are the infrastructure costs, what are the efforts and time costs, and then again we can break down what the subscription model can be, right? So that will be the ideal way to go forward. And definitely, I can contribute in terms of Hindi, English, and Marathi as well.
perfect.
So I'm pretty much comfortable on these three languages. So I can definitely contribute in that.
Yes, 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 yes. I think that's a good point. That's why I requested Pratik Bhai. Pratik Bhai is going to be our technical head, and he's going to lead the technical team
Yes.
fully, and everybody, everything technical will be his decision. And Satish has volunteered. That's very good. I think we also need to take this opportunity to build the network of our technology guys, because I can see that there are a lot of people who are working in robotics, machine learning, and I think this type of platform should also eventually bring all these techies together. So that's one of the aims, and the technical head
Yeah.
being Pratik Bhai, he will work out all the details, financial details. And for next 2 years, I volunteered to, look at the total content of it, like in terms of, getting the people involved and all. So that's my side, content development and all. And eventually we will develop a nice team,
Yeah.
which will be having far-reaching consequences. I think this is the initiative that is going to go
Mhm.
very deep and very long.
Yeah, Pratik bhai, like I am not a pro on that, but I started learning HTML and CSS like a
Yeah.
year back or something. So I can help you in that part also a little bit, whatever need is required, even
Absolutely.
data entry or whatever text like typing or something, even if it is required, I
Yes.
can definitely type in English very fast. So that's not a thing.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I think short and sweet, we will end up here and we will meet next week. And I'm going to send the recording of this in the group so that other people will be also knowing what we have discussed. And they will hopefully join, because there are a lot of people who are sitting bystanders, but they are very interested, and I'm sure they will join in. So thank you, Pratik Bhai, and thank you all.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And
Thank you all.
see you next week.
Okay. So Mangesh bhai, you
Thank you.
can announce next week meeting on 27th.
27th, we are going to meet 12 o'clock definitely.
Okay.
And I will publicize it, and we will make it a regular feature at least for a few months, so
Okay.
that, till it takes off. Once it takes off, then we don't need to do anything, right?
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Jai Hind.
Thank you, Mangesh. Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
Pratik.
you. Thank
Thank you. Thank you.
you. Jai Hind.